a bit more in a moment. First, we have another Prodigy Cup basically going on right here.
These guys are the OG prodigies, you know. Semi and iStudying. A couple of years ago, of course, iStudying already since Brawl was one of the biggest players, but Semi also once had his own Prodigy story, to say the least.
Yeah, of course, being one of the newer players actually, while Smash 4 lasted. Yeah. And right now we see him continue his dominance in Smash Ultimate, but for now, iStudying seems to be a little bit more dominant in this fashion. Yeah. That's down tilt into up smash, almost killing Supahsemmie right now. Yeah. He's in such a big disadvantage right there, has a big lead to work off.
Yeah, but here's Supahsemmie answering with his own answers. The thing is with Young Link, his damage output can be huge, but he needs to find the correct setup. Yeah. And iStudying so far has been winning these neutral exchanges, so that's where the percentage on Semi is coming from. But look at iStudying's percentage. That's just one combo.
That's one combo, yeah. Supahsemmie, as you said, needs to find those setups. Back air is not going to do it. Dodging the second back air. Supahsemmie and iStudying both coming back to the stage safely, but not on the. They're not staying on the stage. iStudying gets Supahsemmie with a forward air, a raw forward air actually. And let's see if Supahsemmie can answer that. No, for now he's just looking for a setup, it seems. Down tilt might be able to do something.
He was looking for the nair into the jab block. He didn't get it, but this Hydro Pump was ill-advised and he didn't. Ooh.
That's a bit of a risky option to take right there, especially with that recovery from Youngling not being the best. A Hydro Pump would have severely screwed up your recovery, but a one hit of the back air into a forward tilt is going to close out the first stock for Supahsemmie right here. iStudying is going to be able to work off of this lead, but Supahsemmie is quickly catching up on that situation.
Yeah, and that's something we need to look out for, Dago. The Hydro Pump could really mess up with the hero spin right here from Supahsemmie. So that could happen later in this set, so keep that in mind as we watch this set.
I just want to shout out this movement here from Supahsemmie. Two nairs in a short up and then a reverse boomerang and a reverse fire arrow. He's just moving around the stage right now. He's off the stage as well, still moving it seems. iStudying attacking the hero spin right there, not getting into a more disadvantaged situation. Supahsemmie is in a bit of a percentage lead, but still he needs to get off the ledge in order to get something out of this pressure.
Yep, stage control is everything in this matchup. And so far, both these players have been fighting tooth and nail for this stage control and have been doing great. Oh, and here is
actually getting a punish for the up B, but not getting quite the result he wanted to. Up smash getting interrupted by the Youngling nair. Such a good move. No, not the forward air right there. He's fishing for the kill. Down tilt is not going to convert into it as well. That's such a rarity right now. No, waiting patiently for each other to move. Let's see what they're going to do. No grab.
iStudying getting the jab. It's been Supahsemmie.
Semi has no double jump.
Yeah, exactly. Good call out. Supahsemmie losing his second stock. Now trying to shoot some arrows, trying to get some confirms off of those, but iStudying staying calm, getting the dash attack into the dash attack. It's a Greninja dream. Dash attacks everywhere.
It's such a good dash attack right now.
It is. Another one.
Back air, good job right there. Supahsemmie needs to close out this stock. Yes, the boomerang forward air is going to do it. Just barely, actually. Just barely closing out the stock. Supahsemmie is behind in percentage, but as you said, Youngling does do a lot of damage with the right setups. So this might be able to get, you might be able to close the stock of the percentage lead in 1 or 2 combos.
Exactly, as you say, Dago. This could be very scary still for iStudying. Look at that percentage. It's racking up so quickly. It's exactly as you said. Supahsemmie with a fantastic 100% combo.
That was actually insane. And iStudying is now in such a bad situation right now.
Oh, here's the bomb! Here's the bomb!
He's going to use the ledge invincibility to get rid of the bomb. But still, he is in kill percent. Doesn't have a double jump right there. Got caught by the fire arrow. And the second of the forward is going to do it. Supahsemmie with an amazing close-up onto that first game. 110% combo and closing out the stock with the forward air.
That last stock was beautiful. It was like...
insane.
That's the kind of stuff you see in Quentin Tarantino movies, you know? It was just crazy.
That was just like a scripted fight scene.
Yeah. That was insane. I want to see this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Supahsemmie What a fantastic combo right there.
Absolutely fantastic by Supahsemmie. That must have left a big shock on iStudying. He needs to regain his composure into game number 2. Let's see if he can close the set this time around.
Yeah, exactly. Remember that Supahsemmie has the tools to make big combos happen. Will iStudying allow them? Of course, he'd rather not to, but he's going so deep, and this is the first stock already. Supahsemmie.
No Hydro Pump actually right there. I was expecting that.
Exactly. I was looking forward to the Hydro Pump and the interactions after that, but I really like what I'm seeing right here. iStudying, no fear.
Ooh. Doesn't get the tech right there. Still, it isn't too bad. Supahsemmie now nearly 100% down tilt might start to confirm into a forward air, which might mean a kill. He's looking for it. Supahsemmie, of course, answering that with his own confirms. Back air into a nair. It seems Boomerang is not going to hit him quite there. He tried to kick him in with the nair, but it's not enough. Luckily, Supahsemmie still has a lot of space to move around here on Town and City. Big stage for both players.
Yeah, interesting choice, especially because iStudying chose this stage. Remember, Supahsemmie is up 1-0, and iStudying chose this stage despite Greninja often killing vertically, I'd say.
Ooh, looking for applies pressure. A lot of kicks coming out for Supahsemmie, but the up air is going to do it. Another big kick for iStudying, closing out the stock. Supahsemmie trying to answer it with an option of its own. Let's see if he can get anything off of the ledge right there. It doesn't seem like it. He's still applying a lot of pressure with all of these kicks.
Ooh.
Fire air into the neutral air, not going to close it to stock. Wanted to get the up air, not quite getting it.
I thought he was going to go for the hero spin right there.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe as a mix-up. Ooh, iStudying trying to read that. Sammy luckily shielding in time. He's playing really patiently, iStudying. He's just waiting.
He knows that slowly but surely, Sammy might crack, you know? It's another playstyle.
Ooh, good damage right there from Supahsemmie, catching the water shuriken with the forward air, closing out the first stock. iStudying, of course, still has a lot of his sleeve when it comes to combo and applying damage, as we see right here. Almost getting the second back air right there.
And this is the problem. This part of the stage makes it very hard for Supahsemmie to land. So as soon as iStudying gets Supahsemmie up in the air, he's in a great position.
Boomerang, drag down, up B. No, a forward air actually.
Yeah, we've seen that before. Supahsemmie and again with a big combo.
Ooh, tried to get the Hydro Pump. Luckily, Sammy dodging in time and having enough room to recover with the hero spin, even while air dodging.
Now another offstage situation. iStudying going a little bit too deep.
Yeah,
right
Sammy tried to answer that with a reverse up B, but didn't get it. iStudying just waiting at the last second to recover. Good DI right there from iStudying, surviving that forward air at ridiculously high percentages. But the nair is not going to be DI-able. That's going to be the stock right there. Ooh, that's a bomb for Sammy's hand. He's dropping it luckily.
Oh, and this is the start of something big. Look at that, 30% already. Waits for the air dodge. Didn't get any follow-up. iStudying, however, gets that back air, and that's exactly what he needs to get his head back in the game.
Waiting for the fire arrow, just waiting to see what it's going to do. iStudying again with a big combo, dropping it sadly. Back air not connecting quite as he planned to. It's such a weird matchup. It seems like both players have really patient neutrals, just want to get one hit in and completely dominate and explode their opponent.
Yeah. Now that's exactly what it is. And here it is Supahsemmie currently in stage control, and that's exactly where you want to be as a youngling player. iStudying managed to make it back to the middle of the stage, but eats a small combo.
Ooh, almost gets caught by the forward smash. iStudying needs to be very patiently, tries to land the nair in order to get some setups. But Sammy is just waiting for that, knowing what he's going to do. Ooh, good nair right there.
Yeah, he tried to go for the up smash. 109% is actually a pretty hard percentage for youngling to get a specific kill confirm from the middle of the stage.
Good.
First he needs to land.
Good upper right there from iStudying. Looking for the forward air right now. Down tilt into forward air might be able to connect. We tried to get the tech read, but sadly didn't connect it quite as he planned to. Ooh. Come on, Sammy. Come on, iStudying. You can do it. Get one hit of each other, and then it is going to be a game.
It is going to be game indeed, but it could still go either way here. Both players have the tools right now to make something happen. Of course, Supahsemmie is the one who gets the boomerang and the forward air and closes out game number 2 and now has a 2-0 lead over this scary frog.
I really like the one point where the Semi was at the ledge and he threw a bomb down, and I like that iStudying tried to recover in an angle through the stage to dodge the bomb right there. Right. Or else he had to detect the situation, and I don't know how that might have ended, but it's such a smart move to move out of the way right there for the bomb. Sadly, it's not enough to close out the game in his favor, so he has to fight for his life to get 3 games and maybe move on into the winner's bracket. But Semi only needs 1 more game.
And that's exactly what it is. Semi in a big lead right now, but iStudying has been in these positions before in many tournaments, and maybe he can make a comeback hack on it. But, you know, we have to see. That's the only way we're going to find out.
iStudying already with a pretty confident neutral lead. Ooh, falling out to the up B right there. Supahsemmie tried to get something there, but it isn't quite able to do that. Good up tilt right there. iStudying extending the pressure. He's going across the stage chasing this man.
Yeah, he wants some of that young Link booty.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's legal, but, you know, he's a frog, so, you know, frog laws might be different.
Okay, I'm just going to get back to that. I don't want to have anything to do with that. Up smash, not quite closing out the stock right there. Barely surviving right there. iStudying needs to find something. No forward air. Tries to get the down tilt. And another up smash is going to close out the first stock for iStudying.
Yeah, the up smash out of shield is such a great tool for Supahsemmie to get these raw kills, you know. If he can't get the setups, then he needs a raw kill, and the up smash is a great tool. Another great tool is that back air from iStudying.
Ooh, his back air in front, actually. That is a weird hitbox, but we'll just deal with that good pivot grab from iStudying. Tries to get the tech with the dash attack. Another back air. Ooh, that's a good one. Doesn't have a double jump right now.
Oh, he waited.
This is dangerous. Yeah, good. Actually, an insane amount of pressure off stage from iStudying, excuse me, and closing out the second stock with a small percentage, actually. Supahsemmie dying at 40 or something. And now Supahsemmie has to find an answer for this. He needs to make a comeback quickly if he wants to make this set a 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 is still far away, of course, but he has the tools to make it happen. However, iStudying currently in a commanding lead. Look at the back air. Shuriken interrupting the recovery. And now gets a free punish. Supahsemmie just a little bit too quick on the trigger fingers.
Good bomb hit right there. Just throwing iStudying off of his feet and not getting the setups he wants to. But still, iStudying is 1 forward air away, 1 down tilt away from closing out this game. Supahsemmie needs to be careful. iStudying needs to be careful as well, because you see how much damage Young Link can do. Both players actually need to be very careful about each other. Good read right there. Doesn't get the up air quite.
Both players have been playing so patiently around each other, carefully waiting out each other's options before committing to a certain move, instead of hoping that something hits. However, Supahsemmie on last stock 109%, iStudying on 8%, but we've seen these kinds of situations before in game number 1. Remember, Dagobert, game number 1, where Supahsemmie gets a big combo, and then suddenly the game is all in his favor. 51% might be the start of this big comeback that I was talking about.
Ooh, tries to get the read for the forward there, but doesn't quite get it. Supahsemmie moving in unpredictable and tricky ways in order iStudying to catch that. He's looking for something. He's looking for the down tilt forward air. Something to close out the stock. He really wants this.
Yeah, iStudying a little bit of impatient there, throwing a lot of moves out. Wants to get the kill somehow, but Semi is just keeping on with this neutral, keeping on throwing out these projectiles. Semi is about to make a big statement in game number 3.
Almost gets it down air right there. That would not have been the stock, but it would have been a very bad position for iStudying to be in.
Oh, the rapid jab. I thought Semi was going to shield that and punish accordingly, but iStudying up throw is not gonna do it. Great DI for Supahsemmie. This game is on a knife's edge right now.
Bounces off the water shuriken, doesn't get hit by that. And the forward air is gonna do it.
A Dragon Ball Z ending right there. And Supahsemmie, or iStudying rather, takes game number 3 over Supahsemmie.
I don't want to get a heart attack each game. I don't want to. It's so close every single time.
I can't believe these last stocks are like this. I can't believe this.
Semi looking over to the stage list, seeing what he is able to get. So I wonder what iStudying is striking actually.
So iStudying is striking.
What would be logical? I think he has a lot of trouble. I think the biggest problem is getting comboed by Supahsemmie, so he probably doesn't want stages like Battlefield or something.
Right, but Battlefield also works in Greninja's favor. I think Kalos would be a bad stage, but you know, we don't have to worry about any of that. We're going back to town and city. The villagers are looking on at this slaughtering of Supahsemmie versus iStudying. They don't want to miss a single moment of this, and we don't either.
Well, it's not even really a slaughtering anymore since iStudying managed to take a game for Supahsemmie. Let's see if Supahsemmie is able to recover from that. We saw iStudying recovering last game, so maybe Supahsemmie can do the same, or iStudying could just keep applying the pressure, and this is Semi just cracking under it, as we said.
Yeah, but this is a great start for him. 65% on iStudying. That's actually better than most first stocks from Supahsemmie in this set.
Yeah, he's been getting a rough start most of the time. Yeah. He's making these comebacks like the second or last stock, but most of the time at the beginning of the match, he's been having a lot of trouble. Getting the up air right there, though, is a good conversion and a good amount of damage.
Yeah, the hero spin actually doesn't necessarily confirm into that up air. It's actually RNG dependent whether it does. So Supahsemmie getting that is a nice little bonus.
Ooh, tries to get the F smash right there. A bit too greedy, doesn't get quite the result he wanted to. But Supahsemmie is now at tries to apply pressure at the ledge. Meanwhile, iStudying just goes completely through that. Oh, reverses the up B to get back to the stage, and the tech from the neutral air against Supahsemmie is such a good and important tech. That means you get to have your stock. Forward air will close out that stock though. But it's a bit better than just dying of a missed tech.
Yeah, that tech just shows that both players are still very on point. Of course, you need to be that for both these characters because they are so precision dependent. Supahsemmie tries to get this setup. iStudying with the jab interrupts any sort of combos that Supahsemmie was going for. Of course, Greninja not going to kill at this percentage with a throw.
Good air dodge right there from Supahsemmie. Again, avoiding the Hydra Pump. iStudying has been going for these great off-stage pressuring tools with the up B or the back air, but Supahsemmie is not falling for them. And he just keeps on getting back to the stage.
Yeah, the problem for iStudying is he's being slowly chipped away, and he needed that kill.
Yeah, he really needed it up air. It's still a bit late for a Greninja to kill at that percentage, but it's still something. It's not a stock, you're not even a stock behind anymore. You just have the tools and again the advantage state if you want to push this, to reduce the lead Supahsemmie has and push your own lead. Let's see if it can do it. It tries to get read on the dash attack, but it doesn't work.
I really like that Supahsemmie is trying to go for more grabs.
Yeah.
Whereas iStudying has been jumping around them. Just a small micro adaptation we see from both players. But we get to see this beautiful combo of Supahsemmie just barely not killing. Supahsemmie has been getting these great combos off this first hit of forward air.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot of up Bs off stage out of a falling forward area. Yeah. That's such a good conversion. It does kill at some percentage, but not quite the low percentage as Semi thought it would kill, I think. Good punish right there from iStudying, getting the grab surprisingly enough. I think Semi shielded in that one situation.
Yeah, the previous time Semi hit a hero spin on the shield, iStudying went for the jab.
Yeah.
So this time, Semi thought, okay, I'm going to shield it. And iStudying said, okay, I'm going to grab it. Grab the shield.
Yeah. It doesn't really work out. It didn't really work out in Semi's favor. iStudying, of course, having that great mix-up right there. Yeah. Good tool right there. Both players are just anxiously waiting for each other. That's an up air.
Beautiful.
That's going to be it. iStudying now at his last stock for his winner's tour in this tournament. Let's see if it can make something of it. Semi is also at a kill percent for iStudying. So maybe he can get something going. Eats 2 back airs, not eating the forward air though. So that's a lucky. That's lucky for him.
Nah, not necessarily luck. Just great DI and a great jumping from iStudying. But look at the percentage. It's slowly but surely racking on, and this lead is starting to grow bigger and bigger. And this is scary for iStudying.
Forward air connecting well with Youngling right there, closing out the stock. iStudying now at 77%. He can still make something out of this. We've seen the percentages he can apply with one combo, but Supahsemmie is also looking for some kind of setup to finish out the stock and close this set down.
Yeah, so Supahsemmie at this percentage is looking for that first hit of forward air, first hit of back air to manage to get that down tilt or something like that. But we've seen this situation
He has
before.
double jump though.
He has to double jump this time around, but I was scared out of my mind for just 1 second.
Great DI from the hit from the boomerang there by iStudying. Doesn't want anything to do with that forward air. Forward air of his own actually to answer Supahsemmie's recovery. And now both players are at kill percent for each other.
Yeah. Look at Semi. Semi is really digging deep for these kill confirms.
Almost gets hit by the B. Hydro Pump almost giving Supahsemmie, but he's not giving up. Gets the read. Forward air is not going to close that out. Very close though. Back air might be able to do it.
No!
Bomb is exploding.
The bomb recovery!
There we go. And gets the give.
Oh no!
He missed the tech. That's such a sad way to go. Semi also doesn't like it that way. Oh.